Who else saw this crash coming? It just so happens millions were liquidated by this simple candle, and it seems that more is about to come. Bitcoin has always been hailed as the true crypto king until it decides to liquidate its investors. Now, what do you think pushed this coin that low? From my opinion, I would easily suggest that Bitcoin is making way for the one true coin to come up and take its spot. And when that happens, XRP will be on top of the game. Stick around to the end as I'll break it down for you. What's up, guys, and welcome to Moneyside, your favorite crypto channel. If you are new here, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you get updates when we drop new videos. To my Moneyside fam, welcome back. Don't forget to hit that like button and be sure to comment below if you find this video informative. Now back to Bitcoin's flash crash. This happened just after Bitcoin achieved its all-time high following the launch of the ETF, which really created a lot of hype in Bitcoin. Unfortunately, thousands of users have reported a huge loss through liquidations and stop-loss triggers, and that's going to mess up a lot of people who believed in the hailed cryptocurrency Bitcoin. So we need to understand that Bitcoin was never the coin that was meant to lead the crypto world. No matter how much we all want to believe in this coin, it won't make any positive impact on the future of this cryptocurrency. Instead, everyone should be parading behind XRP, which most certainly has a lot more to offer the crypto world. Yep, that's right. And here's the best part. So many people made a lot of money from the drop. That's why I think it's time for us to go bullish on XRP, because when the bull run starts, it will likely happen overnight. XRP has been making meaningful partnerships with some of the major players in the financial market to ensure this coin becomes the bridge currency between cryptos and fiat currencies. Unfortunately, this coin is getting resistance from all corners, including the government. I mean, what else would you call what is happening between Ripple and the SEC? Clearly, this regulatory body has nothing else in mind other than to hold off Ripple as long as they can. But Ripple is one of the most enduring crypto companies ever in the business. Besides, Ripple has always held talks with the government, and the company has been working close with government bodies. More importantly, it really beats logic that a company like Ripple would engage in any irregularities concerning the law. Why? If Ripple was planning to make deals with the central banks later in the future, then I'm sure they would have taken all the necessary steps to prevent them from ever crossing any lines. At least that's one major factor when dealing with financial institutions. So even if you've not heard what is happening in the court, would you have ever believed that Ripple is at fault? That is why I feel that this entire court case is a back-and-forth game to prolong it as possible without any concrete evidence. This tweet makes a lot of sense about XRP. It's being suppressed from every corner, which is why it's nearly impossible to believe that this coin is going to the moon soon. XRP is set to go beyond the two-digit mark and will likely to continue to soar even higher. And when that happens, everyone who didn't believe in this coin will be amazed that it mooned. But I've told you guys constantly to continue believing in this coin no matter what is happening around it. We're exposed to a facade of the story, which is not the real thing of what is happening behind the scenes. Currently, the whales and the government are buying in on this crypto and building up their portfolio. So when the day comes, they can continue to make their millions, if not billions. Another proof that the government is intentionally trying to suppress the price of XRP is this tweet. The reason why Ethereum is becoming that strong is because the SEC gave it a hall pass, and that's true. It's not because I'm drinking the XRP Kool-Aid, but to be honest, I feel like XRP is going to push us to the next stage of the crypto world. Don't get me wrong, Ethereum introduced the dApps and smart contracts, which are quite helpful currently in the crypto world. But don't even get me started on the NFT platforms. However, it's high time for a new phase of the crypto world, a phase where even the governments and private financial institutions back cryptos and are comfortable to invest in them. That will not happen if there's a huge gap between cryptos and fiat currencies. There needs to be a bridge that connects these two worlds, and XRP is right in the middle of all this. Now, I believe that the governments have already seen this coming, and that's why the regulatory body is trying its very best to suppress XRP as much as possible so they can invest in it. Another idea is the launch of CBDCs, which is currently happening. The U.S. government wants to take full control of the CBDCs, which is going to be impossible because unlike fiat currency, the U.S. dollar might not have a lot of power in the CBDC world. And that is frightening to the government. But the ship has already sailed, and it's going to be virtually impossible to assume that the government can have any sort of control in the crypto world. And I believe that's the challenge that the SEC is currently facing. As of now, the SEC has already requested for another extension, which really doesn't make sense. But hey, it's the regulatory body. Anyway, time now to take a look at the price action of this rising phoenix. With Bitcoin stealing the show the past few days, breaking its previous all-time high, it's only a matter of days until the beast is unleashed. This chart shows us some important timelines and dates that I personally think we will see XRP move to the upside. Will the SEC shake out the weak hands before liftoff, or will it crush the price? One thing I have learned over the years is that if the government says to do one thing, do the opposite and you will be right. Let's see a strong finish to the fourth quarter. We need to close above $1.20. What happened every time the price was on a consolidation phase bigger than 150 days and a new all-time high happened? I looked at the chart since I have the data going back to 2011, and my conclusion is that every time that was the case, we observed a correction that can have some of the following parameters. 15% correction at least. The price does not make a new all-time high after 6 days. If any of those criteria are true, the consecutive movement when the price makes a fresh new all-time high is the beginning of a new 200% bullish movement as a minimum. Of all the scenarios I tested, only in one I had a stop loss and then a re-entry with a positive result. Please don't believe me. Use the logarithmic chart to identify all these scenarios I have told you. 150 days consolidation plus new all-time high plus 15% correction at least, or 6 days consolidation. As always, trade safely, guys. Please keep in mind we're not a licensed financial advisor. All videos on this channel are intended for entertainment purposes only. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. Let's start a conversation. As always, I appreciate you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, and please click on that subscribe button. Turn on notifications so you get informed whenever we post our amazing content. Thanks again, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the next Money Side.